yeah, now he's getting it in a much easier matchup versus Gnar.
It's extremely easy matchup this one. I'm really not a fan of what Fnatic did with their 4-5. I really think they should have just taken up.
Also just disgusting if you ever go underneath the tower, because it's, hey, I'm going to throw out solar.
Oscar.
Oh, Oscarinin, hang on.
Oscar.
The grass?
Oscar.
Oh my god!
Myrwn gets it!
Oh, safe top laner, level 1. But now, Razork set his sights on the bot lane.
And there's here as well. Crash down from Alvaro. TP in by Myrwn as they look to turn this play around. Razork's on his way into the fight. Jun falls first though. Alvaro gets the kill. Super able to walk away. Razork going in. Flash forward from Noah. It's going to be disaster for Fnatic. They flash for the kill. They lose 2 so far. Will it be more? Fresskowy's trying to join the battle. So is Humanoid trying to escort the Ivern away. The jump forward. Razork has a bomb on his back and a cat there as well. Fresskowy gets on the board.
A massive overforce from Fnatic in the bot lane, you'd expect. But in terms of experience, I think that Myrwn is in a fine spot. Fnatic, though, turn their attention to bot lane once again.
They're short, and that could be big here. Super doesn't have the flash. He'll be hit with the root caller. Alvaro should be able to walk away from this. His AD carry's life will go down. Fnatic find that repeat gank in the bot side.
They can actually take Oscarinin down in the later portion.
Myrwn's looking for the dive here. Nature's Grass coming out. Oscar tries to jump, knocked back. The root caller won't call anyone, but the trigger seed will keep Oscarinin alive. Flash away, Myrwn tries to dash back in. Not tanking the tower yet. Fresskowy here to join the battle. Daisy chasing Myrwn down, and we'll just knock him up as he manages to get in the bush. Bullet time came out, just looking for the engage there. Doesn't have the solar flare yet. Now they're going to go for the re-engage. Flash, shield of Daybreak, and Super cleanse flashes away, but not in time to save the day. Noah gets his second third plate of the game. With Humanoid showing in mid, Super and Alvaro think they can be a little greedier. Seismic Shove misses here, as does the Unraveled Earth, and you can't miss those Humanoid.
Tristana. MDK are showcasing that they have some threats of their own. Razork needs to be careful.
Doesn't have Daisy here either. Does have the flash, has the root caller as well. He has to flash early, but Fresskowy's on the chase. Fresquito with 2 quick kills back to back.
What in the hell are you in front?
Does, of course, have his E to be able to face check these brushes.
Fnatic, though, Noah, very powerful right now. Has that Bloodthirster complete. Flash, twisted advance. They go into Oscarinin. The bullet time comes across the wall as Super opens up. Noah has to cleanse away from the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Now Jun has to flash the wall. Alvaro going in with the Magnet Storm. Oscar trying to get to the Mega Gnar, but he's just short of it. Myrwn will fall, and both the top laners have been traded as Razork's being chased down by MDK. Ivern, King of the Jungle, able to escape for the moment. Daisy doing a little bit of work here as well, as MDK aren't done with the fight yet.
Super was in a great position to stop the ultimate from Noah, but now the follow-up.
Alvaro, X flashes forwards, pulled back, Zen is playing in, tries to land the Shattering Strike, but Alvaro falls first, and it's the top laners, then the support's almost traded. A buster shot breaks Jun.
His side lane threat is going to be that much stronger, kind of forcing Fnatic to split apart.
Oh, Nature's Grass, Oscarinin dashes away, the Redemption coming out as well will heal him up, but it's not enough and not quick enough for Oscar to survive. The solar flare hits Myrwn though, and he can be tanky, but he's not tanky enough to get out of here. Bullet time rips through the wave, as Fnatic will make a 1-for-1 trade.
And now Fnatic are going to be the ones that threaten the tier 2 and pot. As long as Fnatic continue to chase MDK out, they can guarantee that push, but actually in and collapse on mid and hope that Elyoya again can kind of look for this play with the ultimate across this area, and may look for it right now.
Weaver's Wall will separate Myrwn from the team. Jun going in, knocked back with the Bramble Smash. Daisy joining the party. Fresskowy down towards the bottom side, will be met by Oscarinin, who doesn't have the Mega Gnar. Bullet time from Noah could be a possibility here as Oscarinin has to flash away. There's a bullet time, Elyoya flashes as well. Jun still looking for the chase, and he's damn tanky with the Eclipse. Root caller hits onto Alvaro, knocked back with the seismic shove. Jun still tanking for days. The trigger seed keeping him alive. Another root caller goes in, and MDK just don't have the damage to work through Fnatic.
And it's what we talked about earlier. You're almost entirely AD on the MDK side, so
Line is going to be very tricky.
but that's why I think the way you have to play it is kind of what we're seeing now, is go for side picks and they look for Oscarinin.
Oscar with the wallop. Nature's Grass coming out, Redemption as well. Fresskowy already falling low. The locket will keep him shielded for the moment. Oscar tries to get another wallop, flashes in for it, but can't quite kill off.
These sides, that is how they can really win out on this game. But if they keep trying to force fights, the problem is, do they really have the front to back to be able to win out?
Solar Flare gets the slow. Alvaro doesn't have a flash, and it doesn't really have a way out of this one. Zenith Blade will follow him and take him out. Greedy pathing from Alvaro, I'm gonna say.
Fnatic are just trying to force the 5v5, brute force the way onto this mid tower, knowing they're stronger in that position, but with no pressure on the map from and MDK, they're fine to do so.
grasp. Jun gets hit with it. The Weaver's Wall goes down as well. It will separate Alvaro from the rest of MDK. The Magnet Storm comes in. Fresskowy has all the time in the world, but immediately they dive onto him. The Solar Flare flashes away from Noah, was knocked in with a Buster Shot. Elyoya falls low. Oscarinin on the backline trying to do everything he can. Alvaro flashes over the wall again. The trigger seeds from Razork are huge. Humanoid buys a second with the stopwatch. Fresskowy though begins to open up. Jump, jump, jump from the Trist. He finds one. He's looking for two. Jun stuns him for a second. All of MDK somehow still alive, and Fnatic are sent packing.
Secret Agent Fresskowy coming in behind Fnatic, and he looks fantastic. He has become the best player in the league at finding these creative angles, creative flanks to take down the opposition, and there, Buster Shot Noah in
This series, well, this game at least has been the Fresskowy show, the rookie showing that it belongs in those grand finals in Munich. MDK would be one game away from claiming that spot in the title match. Now they're pushing in. You can see Humanoid in the top lane trying to get a tier 2, but the tier 3s have been broken. Supa can step forward in a second when he sees that Fnatic moved across. The arrow, look at the arrow, look at the arrow. Is it gonna hit? No. But MDK continues to push in. Channeling my inner Crepo there for a second.
Echoes of a past there.
The inhibitor goes down in the bot lane. The Weaver's Wall will split MDK up for a second. Humanoids look for Supa, who doesn't have a flash, doesn't have a cleanse, perhaps doesn't have a hope of surviving. The Magnet Storm not used yet by Alvaro. They dive back in and Supa's still alive. The bullet time rips through two. Myrwn has to dash away, but the Zenith blade straight through his heart. Fnatic find two. They lose one in him off the push.
Games where like you feel like you're winning, but at the same time you feel like it could swing just like that.
Weaver's Wall goes down. Myrwn and Elyoya separated. The Drake, the target for Fresskowy, should be able to secure it. They do. Inside Supa and Alvaro. Elyoya puts the Nature's Grasp down. Humanoid's going to tank it. Jun's going to do the same. Mikhail's on him first. Alvaro goes in with a Magnet Storm on the backline. Jun down to half HP already. Alvaro the same. Oscarinin with a Gnar into the wall. Fresskowy stunned up with a one-up. Fresskowy's down! Vedius called it seems! You, Plato and Vin Diesel can predict the future! Fnatic win the fight somehow out of nowhere, and credit has to go to Oscar.
A single moment is sometimes all it takes, and Oscar, a player that ends up dying at the end of it, hasn't been able to find that ultimate in this game, but a single ultimate may be all that he needed.
Supa and Myrwn versus Razork, Noah, and Humanoid, and that's a battle we'll have to wait for because their Supa's pushing on the inhibitor in the bot.
To follow up on the rest of the fight, and they're just not as strong in the 5v5.
Ooh, this is going to be fast.
Double TP. It's going to be fast, as you say, Betty. MDK already down to 4,000. It's gone. The Baron secured for the Mad Lions. Koi, can they get out of the fight? They should be able to. Myrwn still looking for that flank position. The Weaver's Wall, who will be separated. Alvaro weaved away. The inhibitor still stands. MDK with that Baron for another minute. We'll push through the mid lane. Noah opens up on Fresskowy. Fresskowy! Need to get out of there.
Yeah, Noah can't. Oh, dash!
And Fresskowy is down! And how many times have we doubted Noah in the clutch? How many times?
Noah, you still have the setup from Fnatic and MDK. Sure, they have Baroned up creeps, but how much is that going to help them out here?
Noah is frontlining. It's Juggernaut all over again. Jug of Fortune, it seems. As Alvaro is down to half HP, the Nexus Tower is the target for Fnatic, but they haven't quite got the damage on them yet. Now they begin to open up. The dash in from Alvaro with the Magnet Storm. Nature's Grasp coming in as well. Oscar dashes in. He manages to get the damage on Supa, and it's all done, but the singing, I feel. Fresskowy comes in. There's no wave left for Fnatic. Bams, I spoke too quickly, and the Elyoya's still looking for that flank, but Noah, look at the heals on him as he begins to rattle through this minion wave. The first Nexus Tower, a breath away. Myrwn dodges the seismic shove, the root of Fresskowy! The root of Fresskowy buries him in the dirt, and Fnatic take the Nexus Towers. Alongside it, the Nexus, it seems, and in a comeback win, Fnatic are one win away from Grand Finals.
That seed of skepticism was always there. A single fight was all Fnatic needed to turn the game around. I wasn't expecting it to come off the back of Oscar, but he finds that Mega Gnar that changes the whole momentum. A great game.